Hi, my name is Teresa Mosina with Coaching Wellness for Life. Have you ever heard about that book by Robert Fulghum? All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten? Well, I'm doing a little modification to that. All I ever really need to know I learned in prison. Learn from mistakes and don't blame others. There comes a point in our lives when we do need to learn from our mistakes and stop blaming others for them. It's not anybody else's fault that I was in prison. It was mine. It doesn't matter whatever led up to that. It was me who made the final decisions, and I was paying the consequences. Obey the rules and be respectful. That is definitely one place you want to obey the rules, because if you don't, you just make it worse for yourself. And to be respectful, I was in a dorm with 33 other women, and personal space is very limited. But you want to be respectful. You want to be respectful of people around you, whether they're respectful to you or not. You want to treat others the way you want to be treated, because it's true. What goes around comes around. What you reap, what you sow, you will reap. So it's best to be respectful if that's what you're wanting to get in return. Stop smoking, eat right, and exercise. Yes, it was in prison that I stopped smoking twice. I knew that I didn't want to live my life dependent on a little cancer stick. Not only that, you don't get a lot of money in prison. Cigarettes were expensive. That was not where I wanted to spend my money. I did. I ended up quitting smoking while I was in. Yeah, maybe the food's not all that great, but you don't have to buy all that junk food on Canteen either. And we did. We had exercise equipment, we had a place to run. So I actually started running in prison. So that was a very good thing to do. Help the new kid on the block adjust. We don't have to be bullies. We can actually help the new people. I had been in 7 years, so I had a little bit of experience when the new kid came in, the new woman came in. And it's better to be friendly than not, especially if they're in an environment that's very scary. They don't know what to expect. So it's always best to help the new kid, a new person at work, a new neighbor, whatever. Help the new kid adjust. Read personal growth books. That's what I did. We had library. Oh my goodness, we had so many books to our disposal. The opportunity to read was never lacking. And so I was constantly in the library, and I read my Bible also, cover to cover, over and over. I know that there were lessons in there for me to learn, and that's what I used that time for. Talk about some personal time. Well, I had it and I used it, and I did read a lot of personal growth books, because it helped me improve, helped me change. Take all the classes offered to improve myself. They do have so many classes offered too. There's so much out there. Even now, there's a lot of free online classes. There's a lot of opportunity for us to take classes, ways to improve ourselves instead of just staying. I know that a lot of people don't want to stay the same way that they are. They want to leave differently than the way they came. Well, there's a lot out there that's being offered and for free. So let's take advantage of those and improve ourselves in the process. I wrote in my journal every day and I self-examined. You got a lot of time, so I did. I did a lot of writing. I was able to really examine what I had done. What did I possibly do to get myself back into that situation? So there was a lot of self-reflecting time, a lot of time to write the journal. I don't have the time that I did. I don't have the time now to do all that I did. So it was a good time to really self-examine, write in my journal, and let all those personal thoughts and feelings that were inside to come up. It helps to get that out. Stay out of trouble and earn good time. You know, you want to obey the rules and you do want to stay out of trouble. Sometimes there's people around you that are just troublemakers. You got to choose who you want to hang out with. And they're not always there to help you. So you really have to be selective of who your friends are. Stay out of trouble. And earning good time will get you an early release. So staying out of trouble wasn't always easy, because sometimes you can get mixed up in the mix. But after a while, you do learn. You don't want to stay to yourself, but you just want to find the right people to hang out with. Forgive myself, find my purpose, and share my story. Forgiving myself was probably the hardest thing. I think my family forgave me quicker than I did. But you have to forgive yourself. If we carry around guilt and shame, it's not going to get us anywhere. It's going to keep us in a rut. So, I give you permission right now to forgive yourself. It doesn't matter what you've done. It does not matter what you've done. It doesn't matter. If God's forgiven us, then we are forgiven indeed. Finding our purpose and our destiny, because we have one, we must find it. And so I want to hope, I hope right now that you will find yours. If you can't find it, we can help you find it. We've got tools, we've got ways, but I pray right now that you find it. I pray that it be revealed to you, what your purpose is, and that you will not let anything especially yourself, stop you from fulfilling that purpose. And then it's time to share your story. Just like it's time to share mine, it'll be time to share yours. You have a story to share. You have something of value to give to others. And I just hope that we can help you find that. You be blessed and have a really awesome day.